Hey, I'm recording this video as a commitment to show all women 35 plus that growing your muscle at this age is possible. I'm recording a journey of myself going into an intentional, very disciplined bulk to grow my glutes at the age of 40. I turned 40 in September. We're now on the 15th of November, if I'm not wrong, or maybe 16th. I think it's 16th actually. I'm doing it just to prove to women what's possible and what's achievable. Obviously our starting points need to be taken into consideration. I'm an advanced lifter. I've been training for 12 years. But at the beginning of my journey, at the beginning of being a coach, I focused purely on performance, on strength, agility, and it was a natural result of me coming from performance sports. I used to do speed ice skating, athletics, and kickboxing. Aesthetics, hypertrophy as such did not matter to me that much as performing and being still fast, having good cardiovascular. These things still matter to me. I still do pads, I still cycle, and I still look after other components of fitness. But now more than ever, I want to grow glutes even more. And I'm spending intentional 6 months with full focus on that. This is partially for me, especially that I hit the fourth floor, but also for you ladies to see what our bodies are capable of. Whether I am going to be the best example for each of your cases and whether it's transferable what I do to your reality, probably not. But I just want to prove the point that with right structure and right approach, right mindset, right training plan, correct macro setup, you can achieve things that maybe at some point you thought are impossible. I used to think that. I used to buy into the narrative that it's my genetics. I'm originally Polish. Polish women are known for pancake asses, and I was one of those. People ask me, like, is this really the biggest problem in your life? And honestly, I always say, it's not the abs, it's not the glutes that we want, but what comes with it. We want energy, we want confidence, feeling sexy and feminine. And I feel this is my real desire. It's always been a thing having a big butt, and I always thought I can't. But when I analyze historically how I was approaching my bulks, it was all eyeballing, it was all winging. And as much as I never struggled with deficits or maintenance, because I could live my life, live my socials, have occasional drinks, takeaways, and still maintain a decent shape. And when I needed or wanted or started feeling rather on a sluggish, bigger side, I had no problems in cutting. Bulks have historically been my downfall. And I approached them, I realized, with a totally different mindset as to cuts. And I thought, hang on a second, I have to take the same approach to bulk, track everything, be consistent, set the meal times right, set my macros right, and just follow through for a much longer period than cuts. Because usually my cuts last anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks. My bulk is gonna last 6 months. So I started a few weeks ago, and I'm aiming at peak of the bulk and then a slight 4 to 8 week cut, somewhere at the end of March, April. At the moment, my calories sit at 3,500 calories on workout days. That includes 5 main meals and 2 peri-workout meals, 1 pre and 1 post-workout. And on non-workout days, it's 5 meals, obviously minus the peri-workout meals. I can already tell you that it's a mission, because eating so many calories probably is not a problem if we talk occasional weekend out, burger, chips, pizzas, prosecco, maybe a big Sunday roast. But eating these calories consecutively day in, day out, eating predominantly whole foods with low fats, high carbs for energy distribution, for performance and recovery, is a totally different ball of game. That's the biggest challenge at the moment. Cooking, prepping, and making sure I hit the meal times right. Because even if I miss one meal by 1 hour, it's a complete disaster. Funnily enough, I'm losing weight. Being on a surplus, I'm losing weight. And that is only possible if you hit your workouts with the highest exertion. I'm doing really high volume now, not high loads, so the weights are not really high. Repetitions are high and weights are rather low compared to my usual style of training for strength and for performance. So that's a change. My workouts are much longer. The food seems to be just utilized for that, to fuel my workouts and then recovery. I feel good. I don't feel bloated. I feel it's a mission mostly when it comes to logistics and planning the meals. So within the coming weeks, firstly, I commit to 1 episode per week documenting the journey, how the week went, what the results are, how I felt, what I found challenging, what I loved, what I didn't. All raw footage so that you can see and make a very conscious decision whether you're ready for a bulk, for growing muscle. Just to make it very clear, my calories should mean nothing to you. It's just some sort of reference, but it doesn't mean that what works for me would work for you. It's just for you to make a conscious decision whether you would be able to the same commitment if you really intentionally wanted to grow a muscle, rather than just lose fat and reveal some definition. These are two different things. Recomposition and bulk, totally different things. And also your training history, training age matters. If you're an advanced lifter, so you've been training consistently for more than 3 years, you will probably need my approach. But if you've been lifting consistently or inconsistently less than 3 years, the task becomes easier. You're in luck because the stimulus still won't need to be that high and the approach to calories would be different for you. Most likely you won't need to go to a proper bulk. You would still be able probably to hover around your maintenance calories with a slight surplus. So anyway, here I am. That's the first short episode, just the intro. So if you're a woman over 35 and interested to grow a muscle, any muscle, it doesn't need to be glutes, by the way, subscribe to my channel and I'll be showing you the insides of my meals, workouts, what I find hard, and just the raw footage so that you can make then a very educated decision whether you're ready for it, whether you can do it on your own, or whether maybe it's not for you. I'm looking forward to seeing you on the next one.